I believe that everybody's neurodiverse to some degree. As far as my personal community goes, most of us have a diagnosis of some description. We're all crazy. There's no such thing as normal. Everybody's weird. My name's Jonathan Heath, and I'm the creator of Beautiful Things. I grew up in a small country town about an hour's drive northeast of Perth. Although it was quite beautiful, it was also very constricting and very isolating for me. Growing up in WA, there weren't many people like me, you might say. Once I got to Melbourne and found my tribe, it changed my life. I found my place and I found my home. Experiencing mental health issues for me which is schizoaffective disorder and ADHD, was quite challenging when I was in my late teens, early 20s. Because it was undiagnosed, I didn't know what was going on, and it made for a lot of challenges. Once I was diagnosed, that gave me something to put a name to it, and it became a lot easier. When I was 25, my psychosis had gotten to a point where I had no other choice but to find out the answer, and eventually it resulted in me driving my car off a cliff out at Whittlesea National Park. As I went over the edge, I said, if it's my time, take me now, and soon enough I had a tangible answer that I was meant to be here. As a part of that process, I had the thought at one stage that I needed to reach out to people, and ever since then, that's what I've done. I was a circus performer of various sorts, with focus on contact juggling, fire performing, which included fire breathing, body burning and fire eating. October 30th, 2009, I had my one and only fire breathing accident. I set fire to my face and hands and spent a week in the burns unit. After this, I decided that I was going to give my body a full chance to heal so that my skin was up to the job again. And during that time, I started exploring other creative avenues. Things that were more sculptural and decor orientated. And as it turns out, I'm a lot better at these than I ever was as a circus performer. A number of years ago, a DJ friend of ours transferred from DJing with CDs to DJing digitally, and he had several thousand used CDs to get rid of. I ended up looking one night at some air conditioning duct and realised that the Y helix provided an attachment point for the CDs, and soon enough I had a CD dragon that consists of around 1,000 CDs wired onto 5 metres of air conditioning duct. It's been displayed at numerous festivals, both as a mobile piece and also as an installation. And through the COVID lockdown, we had it set up in the front yard to bring some light and love to the neighbourhood. One of my favourite compliments I've received from a friend about my art was that rather than taking my ideas from within my skill set, I came up with ideas and then expanded my skill set to incorporate those ideas. The mirror system is one of the best examples. It started out as just being a mirror ball mobile on a mirror ball motor, and slowly it evolved into over 9 generations into what it is today, where it now has 3 tiers of rotation and multiple movements. I had an idea a number of years ago to make a catapult and fire a dozen or so teddy bears at a time into dance floors at festivals, and the idea floated around in the back of my head for some time. I then had the opportunity or the access to a bunch of bamboo from our neighbour's backyard. So I worked out how to make a trebuchet, and soon enough I'm bringing joy to numerous festivals, launching teddy bears one at a time. Community is everything to me. My friends that I surround myself with are some of the highest quality people that I've ever met, and it's a mutual respect, a mutual two-way relationship where they support me and I support them. If anybody out there is struggling with neurodiversity and feel that it's getting a bit too much for them, seek help. Talk to friends, talk to family, talk to your doctor. If it gets too much, line up a psych appointment, but other than that, communication with friends and family is vitally important, and it'll make it easier to get through.
Celebrate your oddities, your art, your own insanity. Celebrate your birth, celebrate humanity. Celebrate your everything, and let me be clear, there's no such thing as normal, everybody's weird. Oh yes, you see? There! Feel better, everybody's weird. Everybody has their strange side. Deep inside, none of us really grew up. There's no such thing as a grown-up. It's all imaginary.